Hello, I welcome you all to this lesson and to my YouTube channel. If you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. And we've got this question under probability. This is a question that a lot of people don't know how to answer it. It's one of the trick questions that you may encounter under probability in your exams. So I want to make it simple so that you know how to answer it. So straight away, I'll go to the question. I'll read the question. The question is saying, Njovu and Mutolo are to be selected as members of netball team. The probability, so this word is probability, I just abbreviated it, so don't be confused. The probability of selecting Njovu is 7/8, and that of Mutolo is 9/10. Calculate the probability that only, the first question, only one of them is selected. This is the question. Have you seen how interesting it is? You find the probability that only one of them is selected. The other question is saying none of them is selected. So we find the probability. The first question is that only one of them is selected. The other question is none of them is selected. So how can we answer this question? How can we go about this question? So we are answering this first one, which is saying only one of them is selected. So how do you answer that question? That only one of them is selected. So this is the way in which you get to answer the question. You start with what? You know that this is the probability of what? Probability of Njovu. So the probability of Njovu is 7/8. So this is the probability of selecting Njovu. Then we are told that only one of them, so this one is selected, this one is not selected. So what is the probability of not selecting this one? We say 1 minus 9/10. As simple as this. Have you seen? So this is the probability of selecting only this one. So we've selected Njovu and not Mutolo. You say plus. Now you go to Mutolo. What is the probability of selecting Mutolo? Is 9/10. Then what is the probability of not selecting Njovu? You say 1 minus 7/8. You know that the total probability should be 1. Have you seen the same way I've written? So if I was given a lot of members, I would have just been going like this, just like this. Have you seen? So this is the probability of selecting only one of them. So have you seen? Here I've selected just this one. This one is not selected because I've said 1 minus. So meaning I've gotten the probability of not selecting this one. In this case, I've just picked only this one, Mutolo. And I've not selected the probability of the other one, which is Njovu. But I've gotten this one, which is the probability of not selecting Njovu. Have you seen? So this is the way in which you can answer this question. So like this, you now get to do the needful. So once you do this, no need of putting down a tree diagram. Just like this, this is how you need to answer this question. So you say 7/8 multiplied by, what is the answer there if you evaluate that? So what answer are you getting? You are going to get 1/8, 1/10. So you are going to get 1/10. Sorry about that. 1/10. Then plus, here you are going to get, that is 9/10. What answer are you going to have there? What answer are you going to have there? What answer are you going to have there? 1/8 when you evaluate. So like this, what answer are you getting here? What answer are you getting? What answer are you getting? What answer are you getting there? So the answer that we are getting there, here when we multiply, when you multiply here, you are going to get 7/8. You say plus. Plus, when you multiply there, 1 times 9, it is 9 over 10 times 8, it is 8, like that. When you add these two, what answer are you going to get? You're going to get 16/8, like this. So meaning this is the probability of selecting only one of them. Hope you've seen how I've been answering this question. This is the way in which you are supposed to answer this question. No need of drawing a tree diagram on this question. This is the easiest way in which you can answer this question. So just to go through this, what did I do? You get the probability of this one and the probability of not selecting the other one. So this is the probability of not selecting. This is the probability of selecting what? Njovu. This is the probability of not selecting Mutolo. Have you seen? So here, this one is the probability of Njovu. This is the probability of not selecting Mutoro. Have you seen? So only one is picked. Even here, this is the probability of selecting Mutoro. This is the probability of not selecting Njovu. Have you seen? So this is how you need to do this. This is how you just need to answer this question. As simple as this. These are methods in which you can answer a question. So you get the probability of this one, then you get the probability of not getting the other one. Have you seen? Just like this, you've answered this question. Hope I've made it simple to you. So now we move to the other question. The other question was saying, what is the probability that none of them is selected? So the question B was saying none of them. So none of them is selected. None of them. None of them is selected. This is how the question was. None of them is selected. So how can you find the probability that none of them is selected? How can you find the probability that none of them is selected? So the probability of not selecting Njovu is what? You say 1 minus 7 over what? 8. This is the probability of not selecting Njovu. You multiply with the probability of not selecting Mutoro. You say 1 minus 9 over 10. So here we are saying that none of them is selected. In this case, none of them is selected. This is what you need to do. So you evaluate here. What is 1 minus 7 over 8? What answer are you going to get? You are going to get 1 over 8 like that. Then you multiply here. What answer are you going to get when you evaluate here? So I know we all know how to evaluate here. This is not that difficult. Everyone is able to work out that. So the answer that you are going to get will also be a 1 over what? 1 over what? 10. Like this. So this is the probability of not selecting Njovu. This is the probability of not selecting Mutoro. Then you multiply them. Once you multiply them, what answer are you getting? This is the answer that you are going to get 1 over 8. Just like this, you are done. These are procedures that you need to do. This is what you need to get and understand. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you could like to start online tuitions with me in mathematics, chemistry, physics, all levels, you can WhatsApp me on this number. This is my WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp me. This is my WhatsApp number, which is 0971 066747. You WhatsApp me here. We'll be able to add you to the group, which is on Telegram. Then you'll be able to learn with us and get a distinction. Thank you so much. God bless you.